clutch first here. I'm gonna be rolling with the silent killer FZ8Panda and his buddy, and we're just gonna be cruising around Long Island and enjoying some I guess a little scenery, let's say that. The community grows on, man. I mean, you're just meeting more and more people. He's riding I think this is a 11600. So that's pretty cool. Trying to keep nice and staggered and somewhat organized. I like riding with these guys because you know, safety is important to them. They're not you know, complete nuts, you know. So it's always good to be a little nutty, but at the same time it's always very good to have some kind of discipline, you know, about the ride and about what we're doing. FZ8Panda, he's also a up-and-coming YouTube content creator, so we seem to be heading on the same directions. We both like naked bikes, and he's a newbie to YouTube, just like how I am. And we were talking just a little bit earlier about the benefits of being a newcomer, you know. There's not a specific audience you have to cater to. There's not an expectation. And that could work for you and against you, depending on how you look at it. But to me, the way I see it, that it's a complete benefit to us, because we can do whatever the hell we want, you know, and still have a good time. And whoever likes it, likes it. Whoever doesn't, they don't. Whoever don't, right? But at the same time, you know, it gives us the creative freedom to do interesting things and not have to go by like a mold, you know. Look at those tires, man. FZ8Panda, he's a really good rider, man. It's very well worn out evenly. He's running Pirellis and I think Corsas. They're very good tires. However, they tend to wear out a lot faster because they're designed for the track. We actually were having a conversation about that. I also recommended, you know, trying the Diablo Rossos, because those, you get the same multiple compound tire with the same stickiness, but you get the durability to ride a lot longer without having to change the tire out, because these tires are brand new, and he goes pretty hard when he's riding. Oh, Gil Stretch. This is why I don't stay side by side, because Kate Voice got me a little earlier last week about that. So oh, and he stalled. Look at that. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna give him some feedback about pulling in this close to the car ahead of you, man, because, you know, if you get rear-ended from here, that's not a good position. I like to have that one car position ahead of me, and I have to have like another car space right behind me, because you know what, I always prepare for the worst, man. You know, if you're that close to the car in front of you, something were to go wrong, that's your ass, man. You're just gonna get smashed into the back of the other car. I'd rather somebody rear-end me, I topple over, or, you know, I drop the bike or something like that, than getting rear-ended and smashing the back in the front in the car ahead of me. That's not a good position to be in, man. So I'm definitely gonna give him a little feedback about that, you know. I mean, FZ's a cool dude, doesn't come off as if he's gonna take it the wrong way, but and this is why I like riding with him. I had the same experience with Elfod and Seabass when we were on Operation Cheesecake. I forgot my GoPro controller at home, and I was constantly looking down, and most of you viewers are unable to see this because my camera's not mounted on my helmet, and that's one of the beauties about it, actually, because I think it's a little bit weird when your camera's mounted to your head and you look, you know, left and right, and, you know, that can give people motion sickness. But aside from that, I was doing that in Seabass, and Elfide noticed that on the ride, and they gave me some feedback when when we pulled over, you know, and I really appreciate it, because that tells me a lot about who they are and their character. So I know I'm riding with good people that care, even though I just met them, you know. And you know, I took it and turned my GoPro on and left it just like that the entire ride. Whatever I captured, whatever I didn't. And I wanted to thank these guys, you know, personally. I actually did. When we did pull over again, I told them, and I appreciate that, because you know what, I rather learn from them telling me this instead of me learning the hard way by crashing my bike, or you know, just having a dumb mistake, you know what I mean? So that is valuable, man. And that tells me a lot about who they are and their character, and that they are a very caring individual, man. They didn't have to tell me that. I'm just the dude they just met several hours ago, and we're just doing a ride together, so they didn't have to kind of go out their way to say, hey man, you're looking down, is everything okay on your bike, is there something wrong? We noticed that you're kind of slowing down as you're taking the turns before, like you're speeding up to the turns, but then you're slowing down at the same time. But then, you know, it wasn't that I was slowing down in the turns, I was checking the GoPro, and that's a no bueno, guys. And again, thank you guys, and I appreciate it. So I am gonna pay it forward and give these guys some feedback about when they're pulling into traffic, and there's people actually ahead, not to be too close in case the worst ends up happening. So that's I think that's something that I've gathered through the time of me riding, that I think is definitely a good habit to keep, and I'm going to share that with them. Whether they run with it, that's great. If they don't, that's okay too, you know. Ah, man, it's like I'm cooking my balls. Man, that breeze feels so nice, man, I tell you. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm fucking toasting.
Weird though.
Oh, that's great. I fucking left my phone. Oh, it's right there. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
I leave everything all over the place. Come on, man. You know, that's the beauty of doing YouTube videos, that you're carrying so much shit around. It's ridiculous. And I hate riding with like a bag or something like that, and that stuff takes the fun out of riding, man. It takes the real passion to kind of sit and do this.
Yeah.
It's like an extra job, because when you get home after riding, then you got to filter through like 2-3 hours of videos, and
I don't know how some of those people do it, man.
What the fuck is this? Code enforcement? This is their town's cops? They don't have real cops, they just have it like this.
Code enforcement. So the cops don't bother you in the city when you're riding?
Nah. I actually don't get any problems from them, man.
That's good. Man, you know, rich area when you got recyclable bins over here.
The money's good over here.